Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a DBV-152. It's a tier 10 Czech tank destroyer. It's located on the north spawn of Pearl River under the command of Aurorik78 of SAMS.
The more sophisticated the game, the more sophisticated the opponent.
Well, this tank is very similar in its characteristics to the Gorilla 15. It's a heavy hitter. It's got a really big 152mm main gun, capable of 800 alpha, 281mm pen with standard ammo. Premium ammo would be that's the HE there he's got there, 980 alpha and 76mm pen. And the high explosive anti-tank would be 800 and 330mm pen. Okay, he's gone into the road to the village. And he's managed to get in without the enemy spotting him. Well, that's good news. Now, what can he do? This, as I said, this tank is really dangerous to the enemy. Oh, they did get in here before us. And the first shot does up 1026 and he rams him off and gets a ram kill. Fantastic way of dealing with the enemy right like that. Straight away, he picks up a kill. It did involve trying to switch shells very quickly, but I think he got him enough with the standard shells to make it work. Oh, Arty is firing at him, trying to get shots. Now, the way that the turret hangs and the fact that it can actually traverse all the way around, unlike the Gorilla, means he can do this to the enemy. Yeah, it's 837. That's a high roll. It does have a long reload, 20 seconds by the book, but he's managed to get that down, and it's now 15.66 for him. Yeah, 19.65 seconds, nearly 20. Very long reload, but he can do huge amounts of damage to the enemy if he wants to. Okay, we can see that 263 is just around the corner. One of the big threats to this tank is actually 268 version 5. Or a Gorilla, but this one is actually still quite quick. It's going to risk it for a biscuit. Hello. Low roll 700. You can soon rack up the damage in games with this tank. It has the ability as well to settle disputes with just one shot. He's already got one kill, but he wants more.
Moving to support you.
Shell velocity is a little slower than the Gorilla, but it's still a big hitter. It's also got very good camo compared to the Gorilla. It's not quite as tall. Okay. I think he's thinking about actually going up behind the enemy from behind and taking him. A few shots to the rear and they would soon learn their lesson. Well, there's a batch at 25 ton. He's about to be meeting a DZT-159. We don't appear to see any Arty. The 261 must be elsewhere. Oh, there he is. He's actually over there. No, didn't get it, unfortunately. He must be still just the other side of the hill, just in the dip. Okay, now the enemy has managed to get round. And... oh, he's actually going to go after the guy. It's got a better power to weight ratio than the Gorilla as well, so it is faster to accelerate. Top speed 52 kilometers an hour. It also does have armor. Compared to the Gorilla, which doesn't really have any armor at all, so to speak. Now the 261 might try to shotgun him. Oh, it's not the 261, it's the GW. And he gets the kill with one shot. And the question is, where's the 261? Okay, so we're headed in this direction to get rid of the Waffenträger. There's only 4 enemy tanks left. He's loaded the HE round. Hello! Well, that was a big hit for 1052. I go for the ram. And he gets it. very useful. Only 32 hit points lost in the ram kill. And his team like it as well. They seem to, he's having a great time. He's got 3 kills now. And there's the 261. And there goes the 261. And that was a Pascucci's medal in just short order. Wow. Yes, this is a big game. Okay, there's the Object Treble 7 version 2. And we'll have that. He whaps him. Oh my god, huge hit on the engine bay. And he also got a hand of God at that moment as well, because he did get hit by the enemy. But that's the end of the game. It's all over. It's a win. Well, as Aurorik mentions, this one was pure aggression on Pearl River. And in this particular tank, it can be deadly when you do that. He managed to get a first-class tanker. In fact, that's the first time he's had a first-class tanker. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the first time he took his DBV-152 out for a spin and got great results. He got a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He actually ended up with 5, 1 short of getting that top gun and 1/3 of the enemy team. A duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 7. He got the Hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. A Pascucci's medal for killing both enemy SPGs. The 261 must have been around the corner when he saw the GWE-100 go down, so he didn't really want to come out. And of course, the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game overall. And you'll see it's quite a big total. Let's have a look at team score. Well, 5,936 hit points. And yes, he's not the only one reporting figures like that from this monster every time they take it out. It's the sort that actually does get a lot of damage very, very quickly, simply because they're 800 alpha. 5,936 goes to Aurorik78. The second highest damage actually goes to the ST2 with 3,553. And the third highest damage goes to the E-100 on the enemy team with 3,304. When it came to kills, he got that one too. 5 kills went to Aurorik78, and 2 kills went to the ST2 on his own team and the Object Treble 7 version 2 on the enemy team. In fact, only 3 players on the enemy team actually managed to get kills in that game. And when it came to base XP, yeah, he's got that one too. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,129 means he's the only player to get over 1,000 base in the game. 906 went to the ST2, and the Golkovitska got 783 from that one. He fired only 8 rounds, 7 of them direct hits, 7 penetrations. 5,936 hit points of damage, all of it done at close range. 3 hits received from the enemy, 3 penetrations, and 2 hits by way of splash damage as well. 2 enemy vehicles were spotted. I reckon those must be the Arty. 7 enemy vehicles damaged, 5 destroyed, and he got 228 hit points of spotting assist in the game. On a premium count, he actually made 79,461 credits from this game. And he also picked up 32 bonds, 25 for mission achievement, 7 for being tier 10. And 10,248 experience points as well, after getting a bonus for this being a premium vehicle. And of course, for completing a mission, he got 6,776. Yes, this is a premium vehicle, and you can buy it, or at least you were able to buy it for a limited period of time when it became available. But you had to swap it for a huge amount of free experience, or at least the costs of the purchase. That game only lasted 5 minutes and 29 seconds for him to generate just under 6k of actual damage. So really, really effective game. Shows you how effective the DBV can be. And you really don't want to meet it. If you're in an Arty, you really don't want to meet this tank, because it's one shot and you're out the game just like that. You won't survive a shot. And so, yes, it's one of those ones you try to stay away from. But you can at least take it out of the game if you can get enough hits on it, because unlike some other tanks, it's, well, it's not so stealthy as all of that. You can hit it and take it down. And so, yes, but it's fun to play if you're on the damage dealing side. So, yes, if you're going to take your DBV-152 out, then you are going to be having a whale of a time knocking out the enemy tanks one after the other. Hope you enjoyed that replay. I've got more replays coming from Aurorik78 and from some of his gaming partners as well, because they've decided to send me in a few replays as well. So it'd be worth watching. Thanks for watching this one.